hello, hello, hello. Welcome, as I hit a spoon, to our wonderful next step in evolution. Uh, our next chapter of entertainment. Last we left our wonderful little fledglings, I believe, was right at the point of which they were all being transformed into little fledglings. You got to meet the various sires, and you got to see what Iron Skull looks like. I even named him. He's not supposed to be Iron Bull. Why have I done this? I specifically did not name him Iron Bull to avoid the allegations from the Dragon Age cults.
I was wondering about that.
I was trying to think of like a really, really cool name for a guy who looks as intimidating as he does. I was like, Skull anything is gonna sound cool, but I kind of wanted to sound a little unique. And I was like, you know what, Iron Skull sounds good. I was like after I made it and designed him and everything, I was like, this sounds like Iron Bull. The more I think about it, I'm just like, shit, fuck. I don't have a laugh track, so I can't even lean into it.
Sounds like you need a laugh track.
I probably do. I probably do. But I also don't want to make this too memey. That's the other issue. Is I don't want to make this too silly. I kind of want to have some cereal with my toast. With my awful burnt toast. So last we left off, you all were having your blood drained and bliss warping your minds. The person who was taken first was Natalie. Natalie, would you care to do a small introduction of who you are and who your character is?
Yeah, I'm Tiefling Modesty. You can find me on Twitch on Blue Sky with that handle. I am playing Natalie, the first vampire to be turned, and I think I took it quite well. Thank you. Apparently, not favored by the dice pool that I had, but did great nonetheless. I think very fitting for the character too. But yeah, we'll definitely see where this newfound power takes her.
All right. Then our second to be had was Elizabetha Bendis, played by the wonderful Merely Angelic. Merely?
Yeah, hello. My name is Merely Angelic, sentient singularity angel of the void. And we are playing Elizabetha Lizzie Bendis, medical doctor extraordinaire, and out to cut her teeth on some new exciting adventures in the wilderness. And Elizabetha went second on being turned.
Uh-oh.
To try and not pass out. So we are having a time.
All right. And lastly, we have Ida Mae Kelly, played by the wonderful Aiko the Fox Queen. Aiko?
Howdy! I am Aiko, the Fox Queen. You can find me also on Twitch as the Fox Queen. I haven't streamed in a minute, but we're working on it. You can also find me on Blue Sky as the Fox Queen as well. And yeah, I'm playing Ida Mae, a plantation princess who's a little out of her depth, and also crumpled like a wet napkin to resist, the kiss.
Getting kissed by a woman, yes.
Yes, just like real life.
Uh, also, I would like to point out that Aika the Fox Queen is our artist for our little talk sprites here.
Yeah.
So if you like what they are doing, please do seek them out for a commission. They are more than happy to draw damn near anything you wish to see. With that in mind, however, we will get back into the world of darkness. Whew. You all... Sadly, I have not much to look at because, you're all unconscious.
Just a little.
Just a wee bit. So, you fall unconscious. Your minds are a swarm of various colors, memories, and pain. Okay. Going through to make sure none of you have anything specific I need to be aware of that you took. Jesus Christ.
That's
What
not a
sheet
good
is that
sign.
regarding to?
It's probably nothing.
Probably me.
No.
Oh.
Actually, wait, is it? It might be.
I'm gonna fucking open my character sheet and there's just gonna be like "You are dead" written on the front page in blood.
No.
No, I got a good chunk of flaws.
Yeah, you
But that's not-
took a pretty solid amount of flaws. And I'm just making sure you guys didn't take anything like nightmares. Yay! We have
Nah.
a nightmares person.
Aw, rip.
You
took a
said I
phobia.
could take. You said I could take 6 more points, so I took 6 more points.
I let you have your rope. Yes, this is fine.
You were like, I've carefully only given you enough rope so that none of you can do any. Merely, how did you get up there?
All right.
Nightmares
That-
isn't that crippling of a flaw. It's fine.
I actually need to look up something because I feel like that's not the full rules
It's cool.
text, but I don't know.
She has prophetic dreams as well.
Yeah. I take nightmares on
Um,
almost all my characters, and so far it hasn't bit me in the ass.
Yeah, I think I got that one out of the lore book. I don't remember.
No, nightmares is a base one. My issue comes with it says roll willpower, but it does not give you a difficulty. I'm like,
Yeah, no, it doesn't. It just says roll
Oh.
willpower.
huh.
Well, yeah, you just have to succeed.
Yeah, I just roll it at diff 6 because, base difficulty.
Yeah, just weird that there's not a difficulty set to it. So,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I definitely copied the text directly out of the book, so
no,
Yeah,
you're fine. You're fine.
You're good.
Sometimes these things cross over from page to page, and sometimes it is a single line on the next page, so it can be missed. So I just like to be
Oh.
sure.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, every iteration of nightmares I've ever copied down doesn't have a difficulty attached to it. It just says roll willpower.
Oh man. All right. I need you to roll me your willpower at difficulty 6.
Permanent or temp?
In this case, it is permanent.
Ah.
How many is that? That is one whole success. Good enough. Now, in addition to that, do you wish to spend a willpower for your prophetic dreams?
You know what? For story theming, yeah. Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I don't care if it makes sense or not.
It doesn't have to. You're a Malkavian. Okay. You more than the others, are not only tormented by the pain of your body literally dying and being transformed into something else. The fits that take the other two are just as bad for you. But you are also taken as within the mind, as your mind makes its first connection to the web. The web that would wrap you up like a snug little treat to be preyed upon. You see everything you've left in a haze of fire and smoke, with no distinct structure of memory, only a featureless city, the silhouettes of which drip with blood now. A fire burning just beyond the silhouette's wall. The people you know are no longer the people you know, but the people you will use. Your heart has been ripped from you. It has been sewn onto the top of your chest in some cruel mockery of what could only be described as your feelings. You will wear them there because they won't ever be inside you any longer. You step out, attempting to reach this fire, attempting to stop it, and you fall forward out from this cart, and you find around you darkness with a single campfire around the corner. Surrounding it are visages very familiar to you in this exact moment. The VtM pack, all around the fire, at a great distance from it. And their eyes all turn towards you, their heads squaring to you. And you see blood on the ground all around them as this campfire rages and grows bigger and bigger, forming a bonfire. And within it you see not just wood, not just bark, not just planks, scraps, and sticks, but bone. Bone and flesh hanging from the tips of each of these lingering spires of wood. And instead of stones wrapping around its edge to keep it contained, you have skulls which seem to be cracking and shedding piece by piece the longer this fire rages, until at its apex, when it can no longer be contained, you watch the skulls shatter. And you wake up. A panic in your heart. But as much as that nightmare might have seemed real, in the portents that it ordains seem real. You are left uncertain of the trauma, uncertain of the realness of it, despite you feeling you could have reached out and touched it just moments ago. Take a minute to write down what you feel you need to write down of that.
Not gonna lie, it's not much, but yeah. I was making notes as you were going, and mostly it's just panicked scribbles.
That's fair. Aiko.
Oop. Sorry.
Your path? Question mark.
That is a good question. It should be at 7.
Yeah,
And
I
it
was like,
is-
1. That's not the base. 4 is not the base amount that it starts at, so that means someone touched it. But 2, why? Why was it also that low?
I have no idea, but it's fixed now.
All right.
It's all better.
Oh, my computer just stuttered. Hello?
Uh-oh.
Hello.
That was wild. All right. So, Elizabeth and Ida, you both wake up with a start. Like someone just the equivalent of what we would think of as the wake up that happens when someone stabs some adrenaline straight into your chest.
And a little bit of makeup.
And that's how you both start. You're in the cart. That much you can discern at a glance. And you, Natalie, you two and Natalie are lying down in the foot space of the cart. You both, all three of you, look to have had a blanket draped over all of you, each.
That was kind of them.
Like draped over us, like to hide us, like over our heads as well, or draped like
Yes,
we were
over your
tucked in
entire
bed?
bodies.
Like we're
Okay.
corpses.
Kind of.
Mm.
Can I see through the sheet at all, or just I wake up and there's a sheet over my head?
Oh, I assumed you sat up straight.
Oh, okay, cool. That was gonna be the next thing I said. Was yeah, I sit up and pull the sheet off. What's going on?
Oh. Well, now that was a interesting evening.
Yeah, I'll say. I think I'm gonna be laying off the I think I'm gonna lay off the drink for a bit. I had the craziest dreams last night.
Was it crawling out of the dirt and being greeted by a bunch of strangers?
It was. How do you know that?
Oh, sugar, it wasn't a dream at all. That's what happened.
No. I mean, what?
Elizabeth, you are covered in dirt. Still. So is Ida, for that matter.
Yeah, she's probably like trying to comb it out of her hair the best she can.
No. That's not no, we had too much to drink and we had some hallucinations. That's not
We all had the same ones.
mass hallucinations aren't unheard of.
Well, the exact same extended one where we all got swallowed up by shadows and then woke up crawling out of the dirt. And then
But
some strangers pulling us aside and telling us about, what was it, Cain?
that was real.
Oh yeah, sugar, that was real.
At this
Ida will kind of like bare her teeth awkwardly and like kind of stretch, and her fangs will pop out.
Yeah, Elizabetha is going to attempt to crawl backwards for whatever space she can put between the two, just as like a
Reasonable.
panic reaction. This is probably the point where she's going to start caring about where she is. Like, we're in a cart. Can we see out of the cart, or like, is it
Nope.
just like open top?
No, it's the same cart that you rode in on.
It's a covered wagon.
Oh, the wagon. Okay.
Yeah, sorry. Wagon. Apologies. At this point, Natalie, you rise. Again, not with the same energy as an adrenaline shot, but the same, like, suddenly you are just awake.
Oh. Man, I don't think I've been slept knocked out like that in a while. Whew.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good, you're still with us. You remember last night, too, right? You were there. I remember seeing you. We were drinking. We were drinking together.
Hell of a night.
Oh, and you remember everything that happened? You
All the
remember the
important stuff, at
shadows?
least. Yeah, it seems
Crawling
like I
out
had
of
my
the
turn.
dirt?
So, I didn't get to listen in on what any of you guys were chatting about. If you did
Yeah.
have chats, indeed.
Well, I did. Did they tell you about Cain?
Yeah, it was mentioned.
Yeah. So,
Took me back to Sunday school.
So if that was all real, if I'm piecing this together correctly, then they spun us that whole big fantastic yarn, which apparently you're both insinuating was true, I assume, based on all of us being here right now.
mm-hmm.
And then
Is it morning?
and Elizabeth
No,
is
it
going
is
to blush.
evening.
Oh.
Elizabeth is going to blush really bright red remembering this, and the only thing she's going to say about the last thing she remembers is just, yeah, and then they pulled us aside and then everything went dark, and that's all I remember.
Mm-hmm.
What, you weren't treated to a good time?
I suppose it was nice. And now we're all here, I guess? Now realizing I may have agreed to this without actually understanding the full... Well, who am I kidding? I was drunk off my ass.
You were pretty,
Yeah, that didn't take much.
gone, sugar.
You all hear
Wait, where are we?
You all hear a sudden knocking sound to the end, at the end of the cart where the exit is.
Come on in.
Say it's evening.
Yep.
What is the sun level at? Like, are we talking about the sun is going down, or the sun is...
The sun is
out?
pretty much gone
Okay.
at this point.
Yeah. Don't worry, we're not about to get ashed.
How long?
That's what I'm saying. Somebody push somebody else up front.
I don't even know how long we were unconscious. We don't know. The caravan could be looking for us. Oh, God.
Come on in.
Ladies, I would not suppose as to come and potentially see any indecency, but
Say come in if any of us were undecent.
just letting you know, I'm out here waiting for whenever you're ready. I'll be by the fire. That was the voice of Mr. Davenport.
Yeah. I know.
Hey, Doc.
There's no Doc here. Or,
Yeah,
sorry,
there is.
sorry, my bad.
I was like, she's right there.
Yeah.
Per being far too a character, I'm like, a woman can't be a doctor.
Holy shit. I mean, yeah, but holy shit.
My
I'm
apologies.
realizing now I could have made her a failed medical student and just I didn't go through 7.5 years of medical school to be called a doctor.
I guess one good thing, one good way to check is y'all got a pulse.
That's what I was gonna say. I said, hey, Doc, you got a pulse?
Oh God, yeah, she's gonna lift her hand real slowly and check for vital signs in all the places that she knows and was trained to check for. Did she find any?
You do not find any. You check your neck, you check your wrist, you check down by your thigh. You check just over your heart. You are as still as a winter night.
Well, that's going to take some getting used to, I think, but can't really
know I
argue
didn't have-
with the facts.
I know I didn't have much on me, but is my stuff in this cart?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna grab that bottle of wine and open it and take a big drink.
Dear Natalie, do you have the ability? You do not. Natalie, you immediately, like, that doesn't even get down your throat. You immediately turn and gag it up like you might as well have been eating piss water.
Fuck.
What the fuck? You okay?
God damn it.
We
I
got
guess
a
there had to be
refined palate
downsides.
now, honey.
Damn it. Well, this puts a damper on some things, but I guess I'll still be able to enjoy some of the finer things in life. Hold on. We don't have a pulse.
I mean,
You
I
think-
don't seem to.
You think any of the dude vampires can still get it up?
I mean, biologically, you would need blood flow for that, but I hardly think this is the time or place for questions like that.
What are you talking? This is the rest of our life. This is exactly the time and place to be testing out this kind of stuff.
Why don't we go out and meet with Mr.
What is that?
Davenport and see what's going on? See if he got the same spiel or anything like that. I have a feeling we ain't supposed to talk about it since, none of us have ever heard of this before, so.
Well,
I know I should have drank this last night.
Sorry, sugar. And
yeah,
Ida Mae's gonna start crawling
discretion is
out.
definitely the order of the day, I suppose.
Oh, wait, actually, is all our stuff in here?
Yep.
Oh, okay, cool. Ida Mae's actually gonna start changing. Change into something not covered in dirt and mud. And probably her own blood.
No, they're not
Say, do
messy
we need to
eaters. You're
roll,
not covered in
spend
blood.
money on how many outfits we have?
Ida Mae has only outfits. That's all she brought.
God bless.
I literally took a dot of wardrobe. That's all she's got.
Are either of you going to change as Ida Mae starts shamelessly undressing in front of both of you?
Yeah, if I have, I would think I have at least another pair of clothes.
Okay. I imagine. I'm just curious if you're going to change or not.
Yeah.
I think I'm changing in front of Davenport. Though I want to be.
This
Yeah,
poor
Elizabetha
man.
will at least, like, she only has the one coat that she wears pretty much everywhere, but she definitely will take that off, and if the underclothes are also still covered in dirt, we'll change out of those at least.
Yes. Everything on your person is covered in dirt.
Oh, lovely.
Just be glad it's dirt and not sand.
Oh, God. How would you curse me with that thought?
Yeah, it's rough and coarse and it gets everywhere. I hate it.
And yes, our lovely Natalie is asking the important questions. Can they still get it up? We'll find out eventually. So, all of you are changing then? Is that a thumbs up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
You all get yourself into some finer clothes. Elizabetha, you
Yes.
are normally a pretty perceptive person. You are also finding that your senses are a little more intense. Like, just casually looking around the place, you smell more things. You see things more intensely. You can see the stitching on Natalie and Ida's clothes clear as day from across the cart. You can hear them moving. Like not just, their feet push on the ground, or the grunts or the sighs as they move, or their bodies sliding across things. You can hear the fabric sliding across their skin.
Oh, that's going to take some getting used to. Oh wait, actually, important question. Does she feel hungover on top of all of the rest of this?
No.
Okay, cool. Oh, that's interesting. That's going to take some getting used to. That might be, that's almost too much. Why is everything so bright?
Notably, the only light is coming from the small gap in the flap of the end of the cart, where a little bit of firelight is leaking in.
That's not that bright to me. Everything seems kind of dim, actually.
Normally, I would chalk it up to the effects of, how much we had to drink last night, but everything doesn't seem just so much more to either of you. Like it just seems like there's more to look at everywhere. Like more sounds, more smells. It just, everything is, it's like a filter was taken off. Like a sheet's been over my head my whole life, and now suddenly I can just see and hear everything. You don't get that?
It is almost
Can't say I relate.
overwhelming.
Nope. Sorry, sugar.
I might need something if we're going to leave this cart. I think I might only be staying sane because there's only about 8 feet of things around me. I don't think I will be okay if I go outside.
I got a veil in here somewhere if you want to borrow that.
I'll take what I can get.
Alright, Ida will shuffle through her stuff. Do you want me to roll? My thingy. Oh, I didn't put it in the backgrounds thing.
Roll your dot of
Wardrobe.
wardrobe.
My 1 dot of wardrobe. Nope. I pull it out and it is tattered, fallen apart.
Oh, well,
Oh.
I appreciate the offer.
Well, damn it! I really like that veil.
Alright. I need each of you to roll me a d10 by itself.
Okay.
You can type it out in the little chat box there. You can do /roll space 1d10. Excellent. Okay.
The dice hate me.
Oh no!
You get the bad rolls out of the way early. Everybody knows that.
I don't know. Yesterday I was rolling really hot. Like I did not fuck up a single thing. So.
All right. So, if you all look at your sheet and scroll all the way to the bottom of the main part of the sheet,
Oh man.
you see where it says blood pool?
Oh yeah, there we go.
Ida, you'll be starting with at least 4.
Okay.
Merely, you will be starting with at least 4. Yeah, well, we'll keep you at 6 modesty. That's a good amount.
Not 4+.
No. One would be basically Ida is frenzying at this exact moment.
Yeah, I would be
Oh,
trying
that
to
would be
eat you
fun.
two.
Yeah.
She'd see the broken veil, and it's just like, that's the last fucking straw.
A fun first outing.
Dear Ida, give me a perception awareness roll. Difficulty 4.
Better not fuck this up. Perception, alertness,
Awareness.
awareness. Thank God.
All right, Ida. Where you don't have the hyper sensitivity of our dear Elizabetha, what you do have is a sudden. I say sudden. This is upon your waking that you've been feeling this, but you have this sensation that not that you're being watched, but that you are connected to a lot more. The sensation of what happens when you're sort of stuck in your blankets, when you're sleeping on top of them, you try to push out and you can't make the blanket push out. That feeling that the blanket is kind of stuck to you in some fashion. Except it feels like the area around you is stuck to you, like it's able to be touched or flexed in some fashion. You're not quite sure why or how, but this, despite how dark it is, this little cart feels very homely. You almost feel safe in here, like safer than you would normally in the cart.
Cool. My blankie of shadows. I know what it is. Ida does not know what it is. So she's probably just like, huh, that's weird. Okay. And as soon as she's dressed, she'd hop on out. Which I think she'd probably take the longest, I won't lie. So.
Yeah,
Probably.
I assume Lizzie would be probably quickest to change, just because of the three of us, Lizzie is the one not getting back into, like, I assume some sort of fancy attire.
Some sort of
Or, like,
corset
a dress.
and yeah.
Yeah. Lizzie
Natalie,
wears pants.
are you coming out in like casual clothes, or are you coming out in normal night woman attire?
I don't think I would have had that on up until this point. So
Okay.
if I was wearing my casual attire and I only have 2 sets, then I guess I'd be wearing my more fanciful outfit.
Okay.
Although I might not be wearing like the gloves, like don't go the whole 9 yards. Just
Okay.
maybe if I have a spare coat, wear that on over it.
You all file out. I will alter this order here, so I guess I didn't need to alter the order because I have no idea what order you would have come out in. But Ida was the first one to say that they would leave, so that's where my brain was. I was like, all right. You file out.
I'd
and
probably be the last to leave, actually, is the thing. So.
Yeah, I'm okay with going first if we're
Okay.
looking for order.
Yep.
And you see, sitting around the fire, one Mr. Redhorn and one Joshua Davenport. Gonna shrink this down a little bit. Gonna move it over here. Gonna shrink that down a little bit. Move it over here. They both perk up as you exit and give you a nod. And Redhorn's gonna slide over a seat so you ladies can sit where you want to sit. Joshua gestures to the stools. Sorry, ma'am, we don't really have nothing more luxurious for you to sit, but please, have a seat.
Oh yeah, sure. Thank you.
Natalie, we'll sit down.
Choose your seats.
Oh, am I supposed to be able to see anything?
Oh, can you guys, can y'all not see?
Oh,
Oh,
What the,
all fog.
it's dark.
what the fudge?
Did you put their tokens on the light layer?
Nope.
I have dark vision.
No, you
I'm
don't.
gonna kill you.
No, I took the thing.
Oh no, sorry. That's dark space vision. That means you can only see darkness.
Good. No, I have dark sight.
This is true. You did take dark sight, so fuck.
Yeah, you can only see darkness. We see light like normal people.
Wow.
There's darkness everywhere if you know where to look.
I mean,
There's
if you need
darkness everywhere.
darkness,
One has eyes to see.
Yeah, exactly.
that's like my whole thing is the shadows. So like,
I don't think it applies to magic.
I can see.
it
now,
does
though.
not. No.
Whatever was done is fixed.
Yeah. All right. There you go. Now
That's
choose
right.
your seats. Apologies.
Wow.
God. All right. Mr. Redhorn looks over to Joshua, and Joshua just kind of nods. All right. Well, as I'm sure you all imagine, there's a little bit of tomfoolery going about. So I'll tell it as it is. Gonna pull the bandage off as quick as possible. Way this goes is the folk you all met last night. Hired myself to gather a bunch of people and take them out to the middle of nowhere so they can have their pickle. Obviously, they picked you. Myself and Mr. Davenport understand there's some things that go on. We turn our head for the most part. That is the quick and ugly truth of it. You all look like you made it through just fine, which is good. Sometimes we have a little excitement, but this time around you seem pretty good. I'm just glad for it. With that said, we will be, well, at least as far as they put it, we're going to be your escorts. A little more so than the other people, if you catch my drift. Old man kind of looks between all of you like, is this making sense?
So, just to be sure that I'm understanding correctly, two of you are aware of some of the caravan members', let's say, more exotic appetites, and the rest of the caravan is not aware of that. Am I understanding correctly?
Yes. The ones you met are not in the caravan. They are following us, but yes, we are aware of your necessities. Rather,
Okay.
we are aware
you.
we are aware that you have necessities. We are not made aware of what those are, but we also have eyes and ears. We just don't question it.
Listen, if I'm being frank, we weren't informed of what a lot of things were too, and I'm just relieved that I don't have to worry about what the fuck is going on and also try and maintain a lie right this moment. There's just a lot.
Well, You still probably know more than myself and Joshua here. As far as I'm aware, you three are with the masters as much as the masters are with you. So,
So, y'all knew they was gonna do that?
well, we'll say yes.
You've done this before?
How much money do you think an actual caravaner earns doing this?
I was wondering.
This is nearly a loss for most individuals unless they get really lucky or they know exactly what to expect down to the second. I get paid in whatever comes back with me or whatever they feel is gonna get me another caravan for them to partake in. I never know who, I never know when, and most of the time the ones that come back are crazed, if they come back at all. Y'all are the first in 4 years.
4 years? How many times have you done this for them?
Do you really want the answer to that question?
Uh,
Moreover, is knowing the
No,
answer to
otherwise-
that question gonna change anything?
I suppose it wouldn't. It wouldn't really be very becoming of me to... I suppose I am past the point where outrage is justified.
That's more like it. Excuse me. Look, I do what I gotta do. Mr. Davenport has recently been brought in on what exactly that is. And he has agreed to take over when I'm gone. So, right now, I don't know if you all taking over in place of the masters or if you're gonna just do something else. All I know is our priority is your safe passage to wherever this caravan ends up. Everyone else is, how should I say, expendable by comparison.
Y'all knew they were gonna do that last night?
I don't know what they do, I'll be honest with you, little lady. All I know is sometimes when the people they take come back, they're crazy. If they come back at all. I don't know what they're doing or how. They just let us know that when they brought you back last night, that you three would be the priority.
But did you know they were gonna do it last night?
No.
Okay.
We are kept unawares so that we act naturally when the situation comes upon us.
I suppose that makes sense. And were you given any further instructions beyond see our safe passage there? Like, do we have anything else that's expected from us other than just arriving?
The only other thing we are told to do is to ensure your comfortability on the travel aspect. They would like to ensure that you are unspoiled upon arrival. They apparently have plans.
Interesting choice of words. I am a little nervous of what that could possibly mean, but all right. I guess I don't have any questions I can think of right now. None that makes sense.
Well, not much of this ever makes sense, now do it.
Were we the only ones who were taken?
Yes'm.
Okay. So everyone else is alright?
Everyone else, much as when it does happen, we just blame it on large gust of wind that sometimes does happen. Downward wind sort of pressure comes from the sky, hits everything, knocks out all the lights, and blows out all the fires. Sometimes it breaks caravans, sometimes it doesn't. That's what we blame it on. And all in all, a bunch of darkness comes through. Some people pass out, some people don't. As far as we found, lasts for a second or so. Most people are fine. Sometimes they wake up with a headache. Sometimes they wake up annoyed that if something happened. It's hard to say. Most people are unawares that it's caused by anything.
There are
Alright.
children in this caravan.
Oh, thank you for the raid, Gilded. Sorry, I don't have all my sounds on. Thank you for the raid.
Thank you for the ride.
Hi, Siren.
I'm sorry, what was that question? I missed it.
There were children. There's children in the caravan.
It was less of a question and more just acknowledging that, my God, there are all the things they just said about like everyone else is expendable, and just Elizabeth realizing there are kids here.
Yeah, there are. Be glad I didn't want to bring any pregnant women along on this one.
All right. Well. All right.
Alright, well, with that said, I'll leave you with Joshua. If you need anything, let him know. He'll get you taken care of. If we need to divert course for any reason, let me know. I'll do it. During the daytime, we cover yous up, so be in whatever you want to be in when the darkness comes. We will do our damnedest to ensure that during the day nothing goes afoul. If you need someone for anything, whatever that pray tell may be, let Joshua know, and I'm sure you can finagle them up here for whatever reason you need. We will be putting your carts a little a ways from others, so just keep that in mind every evening when you wake up.
Fair enough, I guess.
With that, he'll stand up, brush off his pants, and give you each a nod before he starts making his way off.
Well then. I suppose you don't know much more than we do, huh?
No, ma'am, I do not, but I'm here to try and be as helpful as I can. Apologies if the wools over your eyes put a bit of foul taste in your mouth. That was not my desired intention. It's simply part of the job.
Guess it's all water under the bridge at this point anyway. Just, it seems so... I don't understand how they would go through all that effort to put on all that pageantry and make us such an enticing offer last night, and then just leave us to our own devices?
Well,
I'm still not convinced we don't owe them something. Like, I'm still not convinced there's going to be some kind of cost to this down the line.
I look at it like this. If you go and, well, pulling from a big experience here, they wanted to watch me from what they told me at least, for a couple years before they agreed to let Red Horn have me be his replacement. I guess is they're probably watching you right now, see what you're gonna do.
So it's all a test. Okay, well, it's at least something I know how to handle.
Do you?
A little more comfortable. I mean, tests at least. Tests have a success and a failure state. That's something to do. It's not just here's limitless eternity. Go ahead and take it if you want it.
Whoa. He's gonna put his hands up. He's gonna put his hands up. You just said something that they had never said before. I advise you don't tell me nothing unless I say it first. Because the more I know, the less I want to know.
Fair enough. All right, then. Can't even really get answers from you. They really did just leave us on our own for this.
Well, I didn't get many answers on how to survive out here in the wild just by sitting around and asking for them. I had to go figure shit out. I mean, they're probably watching to make sure you don't make too much of a fool of yourself, but Red Horn made sure I didn't fall down no damn cliffs and, anger the natives or nothing, so I imagine they're watching them to see if you're just going to make an absolute shitter of yourself or if you're going to do otherwise. And excuse my language there, just a little tense. I didn't, like I said, last 4 years, the two that I was even aware of, no one came back, so y'all are the first that I've met.
Well, we certainly won't tell you nothing that you don't already know. And I suppose, did I mention anything about our diets now, or?
No, but like Mr. Redhorn said, we got eyes and ears. We can see, we can hear, we can sort of understand and make intuitive guesses. I won't say it out loud, and I'm not going to claim to know what it is, but
It stands to reason I don't imagine they would have kept both of you around as long as they have if you were stupid. No offense.
I'm as smart as I need to be to get the job done. Any smarter, and I will probably be killed. So I'd appreciate if
but
you.
I feel you're probably right.
I would appreciate if y'all let me have some of my ignorance on the matter. Yeah.
Of course.
Sure.
Looks to Natalie, who has been suspiciously quiet.
I think we can all find a way to make this trip pleasant for all of us.
Right. Well, is there anything any y'all need? Should I just go on a patrol so you can commune amongst yourselves?
I mean, I feel if we need anything from you, we know where to find you.
He'll nod, stand up, a little awkwardly. He's not carrying the same, confidence that he had the night before. He seems genuinely uncomfortable and uncertain in this exact moment, but he too will sort of stand up, grab his rifle, and sling it over his shoulder, look at all three of you, confirm that he can go, and he'll make his way out.
Man,
Well,
Natalie.
that character was a
Hold
top
up.
the last time I saw him.
Natalie.
Anyway.
Roll me courage, please.
Where's that? Oh, there it is. Okay.
Yep, courage,
what do I-
difficulty 7.
I see the virtues. How do I plug in the roll?
You don't need to plug in the dice amount. You just hit the little dial there.
Not on the front page, on the dice page.
Yeah, on the dice page.
Oh, yeah,
sorry,
yeah.
Dice.
top of the
Courage
dice page.
difficulty. What?
7. You go to move into that closer stool, and your eyes are immediately drawn to the fire, and your heart feels like it's about to start back up again, as a sudden fear tries to grip you, but you manage to stuff it down. But there's that fire terrifies you. Even as you come to sit in the stool a little closer to the other two, you sit like on the edge, towards the edge of the stool, furthest from the fire.
Scoot it back a bit. So, Doc, you hear pretty good now, huh?
Among other things, it seems, yeah.
See pretty good?
Better than I did last night, at least.
Anybody listening in right now?
In
I just look around.
Yeah, without getting up from the fire, she's just gonna, like, I guess, do what she would have normally done to, like, see if anyone was around.
All right. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna give me a perception alertness, and what I'm gonna give you a difficulty, and what you're going to do is you're going to look briefly back here at your main sheet. You're gonna look at what your auspex is. You're gonna look at the score it has. Let me know when you got that.
Do you want me to tell you, or I may have misunderstood?
I said let me know when you have that. Meaning if you know what the score is, you got it.
Oh, yeah, okay, yes.
Okay. Back to dice. So, what you can do now is when I tell you perception alertness, and you ask me the difficulty, I will tell you a base difficulty. That base difficulty, in this case, will be 6. And then you go, well, I have 3 auspex, and I am deciding to use my heightened senses, which I am currently indicating are on by default for you because you have no idea how these things work yet.
That sounds fair.
Which means you take that difficulty and you lower it by your score and auspex. So if your difficulty is 6, what does that make your new difficulty?
New difficulty is 3.
Yep. And now you roll.
Do I still have to take the +2 to that from overstim? Because I think that affects
Yes.
any perception.
Is that +2 difficulty from overstim, or is that plus?
It was.
I think it
+2
is
something.
difficulty.
+2 penalty to all rolls involving perception.
Yep. So that is a +2 difficulty. So net, you are getting a. You're getting
A net minus
difficulty.
1.
Yeah, net -1 to your difficulty roll.
I'll take it. Yeah, like
Yeah.
I said, I didn't min-max the character. I gave myself buffs, and then I nerfed my buffs and made a normal character.
I mean, it's fine. Min-maxing is both easy and hard in this game. You will min-max some things, and by proxy of you min-maxing some things, you will be
Holy
inefficient
fuck.
at a bunch of other things.
And that's with a 1.
And it doesn't matter. Elizabetha, you are still basically impossible to fool on anything when it comes to your perception, anyway. So, not only do you know that you are clear, Elizabetha, you can make out the conversations of people across the river and down. You can make out the conversations of what's going on over here.
Holy shit. Yeah, she's gonna blink and like shake her head aggressively and just, whoa. We are definitely not being eavesdropped on. We are very much alone. That was a little intense.
It takes some
Well-
significant willpower on your behalf, not literal willpower, but mental willpower to sort of pull back your senses from being that stretched out and focus more on what's immediately around you. And even then, you can still sort of hear small movements of wind, the light breeze pushing sand and granules around you.
We are definitely alone.
I was kind of hoping one of our bosses might be around to hear, but oh well.
Well, I mean, I can't rule that out. I can't rule out that they don't have some way of concealing themselves that even apparently my new enhanced senses can't spot, but at least nothing that I'm capable of perceiving is near us. I can confirm that.
I'd like, just run a plan by him. Less of a plan, more of a statement. And that I think this is Michael's last caravan ride.
Get that feeling too.
Oh, I mean, I'm gonna drain every drop of blood he's got in his body. However you want to do that.
Oh, you're intending to. Oh, I see.
Why?
No, call it justice for every other, however many, over all those years, all those young gals he's just letting wander to their doom, take their coin.
I suppose so, but
I don't actually have anything to say, so I should stop doing that.
I mean, judging by how strong they were, I don't know how much of a choice he really has.
Yeah, if I get some notice, that they wouldn't be too happy, then, I won't. But seems like they've already got somebody next in line ready. And, maybe when it's his time to turn, I'll, get to take out that vengeance against him too. But I'm not trying to throw a wrench in that whole operation. I would just like to see that man dead.
Oh. Alright. I suppose that makes sense.
I mean, it feels a little petty, but, I can't argue he probably doesn't deserve it, but it just feels like weird energy when, it's... I was going to say, they're powerful enough, at least with what we've been told, that they'll just replace him, and I don't have to say that. His replacement literally just walked away from our fire.
Oh, don't get me wrong. No matter how cute he is, I'd like to see him in the same situation too. But I know that's not going to fly for
Okay.
those that are looking for us. So I'm just looking to.
Well, that eases my understanding of
what-
the situation, at least. I no longer have any
Yeah,
real
what's-
issue with that.
What's a good, big fancy word? Lash out irrationally.
Something to that effect, sure.
I've got some strength now, and I feel it in me. Even though I don't. I don't know what it is yet. But, I'm excited to take it for a spin.
Who has been hexing me with ball bells?
Okay, well,
I'll be fine.
oh, jeez. I understand why you're angry at him, and I suppose when just don't tell me, maybe.
Well, I
Like
needed to say
after
it
it's been.
outside, just in case
No, I
somebody
gotcha.
important needed to hear it.
I understand. Yeah, when you go to do it, just do it. Don't tell me or nothing.
I will say, I'm not going to help you. I, regardless of everything that's happened, I do intend to keep to my Hippocratic oath as much as I can. I will first do no harm. Does not mean I'm required
Oh,
to
that's a good one, Doc.
interject.
Oh, that's good.
Listen,
That's good.
I'm planning on doing what I want to do with the eternity I've been granted, and I can only afford you the same offer. I'm just saying, don't expect help from me if you need it in that specific task. But I won't get in your way.
Yeah, I'm sorry, sugar. I'm just not the. I'm not quite the
Squeamish?
violent type. A little squeamish, but more so I'm
You
not a fighter.
you can't possibly say after all of this that you don't have a taste for blood.
I mean, I quite literally do, but I still don't want to hurt nobody.
Neither do I, and I don't intend to if I can avoid it.
Yeah.
So, what's the plan?
I
Flash
haven't
those,
the faintest idea.
flash those pretty doe eyes. Say, "Oh, I just need a little bit of your blood. It won't hurt too bad." Get somebody a nice
Well,
little blood bag for you going, or are you gonna what?
Oh.
Unfortunately, unless you have some kind of knowledge of the situation, we aren't really going to know when we'll need that until, I guess, biology dictates. So, as far as
Yeah.
I see it, the plan has not changed. We are still going to our destination. Then,
oh,
once we
I,
arrive there, I
Ada,
assume we're setting up a settlement.
biology speaking to you pretty strong. You felt a little parched since you woke up. You're feeling it.
I was about to say, I am at
Hmm.
hungry state, so
So,
Ida's just sort of looking away awkwardly, like, yeah.
uh, Elizabeth, you rolled 3, I believe, and we're gonna cap
Yeah.
at 4. Uh, now that you think about it, now that you've been talking about it,
Mm-hmm.
your mouth's feeling pretty dry.
Ah, I see.
Oh, I figured. Well, they said if we needed someone, they'd bring us someone, but I doubt one person can really feed 3 of us. And I don't know. I take it. I mean, she bit my neck like any other story talks about, so I guess it's something like that. And it didn't hurt none. It felt real good. So.
I imagine we'd have to find 3 separate targets. I don't think a single person would survive, and I'd rather not get into having to cover up bodies one night into this little venture.
Sounds I mean, I wasn't thinking about covering up bodies. I was more thinking I don't want to kill nobody, but yeah, same end point. So I guess whenever Davenport wanders back from his patrol, or we could try and head over there and lure one of them off. I'm sure the easiest would be Sal.
We got a lot of choices taken from us, and I don't know about you two, but I've had a lot of choices taken from me before last night, or however long ago we passed out. I'm gonna make the choices that are right to me. I'm not gonna be getting some dribbles out of whatever sucker is unlucky enough to pass by me when I'm on the last drops of whatever I can run on. I'm going to take from the people that deserve to be taken from. And I'm not going to wait till the last second to do so.
Oh. Hold on, I gotta
mean,
check.
I
Sounds-
gotta say,
yeah.
the hesitation is truly adorable. Pulling at my unmoving heartstrings. I gotta say, I'm pretty excited to see how this goes down. And no matter what, the three of us got into this together. So however you decide to feed, I'm gonna help you if you would like it. But I don't think we should.
I think you're right. Much as I hate to admit it, I don't think we can wait.
Okay. I'm supposing I won't. Again, just don't tell me, I guess. I just would prefer to not know.
Fine. you
Oh,
can
I
have your
definitely won't be
privacy.
killing anybody until we're in town. I don't need that kind of stress. We need to get where we're going first. I'm not that dumb.
Alright. Well, then
I
I
bought-
guess
oh.
y'all are welcome to go to the other group. I'm sure they ain't far. And I think I'll stay here. I just need to think it over for a little bit.
Yeah, Natalie takes out that bottle of wine, opens it again, takes as much of a sip as she can, muster, spits it onto the ground, and then lets the rest drain out. Says, "I'm gonna go get a refill."
Okay, sugar.
Bit melodramatic, but okay.
I like the theater.
Yeah, I guess if you're gonna go have some dinner, again, that if you just bat your eyes at Sal and, make him think you're gonna give him a little something, he'll follow you to the ends of the earth. But, do what you need to do. I just need to take a minute to myself.
Take your time.
Elizabeth,
enough.
are you gonna go?
Yeah.
God. Just seeing, from the DM side, seeing Natalie's, like, massive vision range is insane. Because...
I can see so far. Wow, I can see over here. I hope you can see the ping.
Oh yeah, I can see the ping.
God damn.
I think that's the edge of the map.
No, in fact.
Oh god.
Oh, wait, no, yeah, if you're looking all the way down. So, your actual vision range...
All the way down.
Your actual vision range is there.
Ah, okay. Oh, and then everything else is shadowy, I see.
Yeah, and then everything... Like, you can see indefinitely so long as there's a light source to see through, but your night vision range is to there.
Ah, okay.
Speaking of, what does that night vision look like to
So long as there is no light, your night vision is very much like a a dog or cat's night vision, so it is very color limited, usually grays and blacks. So it's not super detailed beyond that.
Yeah. So. Colorless dark vision.
Yep.
The classic. Yeah, I guess I just kind of.
Who are you going for, Natalie? Who are you trying to find?
Now that is the question. Yeah, just kind of looking around. This aversion to fire. Like, as somebody who's absolutely terrified of heights, would you relate it to that? That it's like it really is just when you're coming into very close proximity to that, edge, that's when you start feeling that.
Yeah, when you start getting to that 10-foot point of getting to the edge, imagine that fear of, getting closer to that edge, as the same distance with fire. Naturally, this changes based on your how exposed you are to it. So, like, there are some vampires that can light a match without flinching, while others will go into full Rotschreck over it. Rotschreck being the supernatural fear that vampires feel towards sun and fire.
I didn't notice the other two flinching away from fire. Were they didn't get as close as I did?
I used you as the example because they didn't move
Okay.
any closer than the seats offered. You actually moved to a closer seat. So I was just
I didn't know if
using
there
you
was
as an
something
example.
specific for one of the things that I took.
No, that is not the
Okay.
case.
Okay.
Elizabetha, do you know who you're going for?
Oh, I sure do.
What are your thoughts? Yes. Seeing you following behind, I would.
Oh, I was gonna say, are you gonna ask? Because if you're not directly asking, Elizabeth is
Oh
just
yeah,
gonna do
absolutely. Yeah. She drops back to the point where you're walking side by side, and probably about this point, just what are you thinking about?
it. Oh, so now you want to share methods?
Comparing vintages.
Jesus.
Well, I have a plan, but I might already have a particular inn that I'm not quite sure you have as ready access to, but not sure how familiar you are with medical science. Blood is a very common material that we work with. I have my ways. And she's just gonna start walking towards the Pride Flowers camp. Right over there.
I was gonna walk the Pride Flowers.
Oh Lord. Alright. Off to the Pride Flowers. I guess you both go.
No, I want them to split up. Make it easier if we went after the same ones.
It might not. Who knows?
Yeah, I'm interested. Let's both go with the Pride Flowers.
Okay.
Or at least I will follow if you. Unless
Yeah,
you tell me
she's
not
gonna.
to.
She's not. I'm definitely not trying to like sneak up or anything. So as soon as she's in range, that like it makes sense to get someone's attention. Fuck, did I learn his first name? I did, because I got it from Hannah. Yes, I did write that down.
It's also in his description if you ever need it.
Yeah, but I didn't want to just know it.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
Excuse me, Mr. Prideflower, James, was it? Sorry, don't mean to disturb your fire.
He'll perk up, and he has a bowl in hand with a little whittled out wooden spoon, and he's like mid-bite and sets it down. Yes, ma'am, what can I do for you?
Sorry, I don't know if we've been properly introduced. My name is Dr. Bendis. I'm one of the medical professionals on this caravan, along with, excuse me, along with Dr. Philmont. We were just going around. I'm the one making the rounds tonight. Obviously, you know it is important to be prepared for medical situations as they may come up. As one of the men of the expedition, we are looking for a small blood donation from each of you, just in case we ever need, bear attacks, any sort of major injuries. It's always handy to have on, and we do need to make sure it's fresh. So if you wouldn't mind coming with me, is now a good time? I can possibly come back later.
Give me a manipulation subterfuge.
God, I hope this works. I was so
this a
proud of
game-
coming up with this.
No,
Is
this
this
is
a game
good.
where you can aid individuals?
So,
Manipulation
how do you?
subterfuge.
Let me ask you this: how do you want to aid them?
Yeah, I'll just say,
No,
Yeah, I
tell
just
tell
got
me
mine
tell me
done.
how.
takes.
Tell me
Yeah,
above
I'll just
table.
tell 'em.
Explain. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, I just say that I just got mine done, real quick and easy. Doesn't hurt too much. Just go along with the story.
Okay. Roll me your charisma performance at difficulty 7.
I'm assuming that's for Natalie.
Yes.
Oh, me? Oh, sorry.
Yes.
I didn't mean to take over your role.
Nope, you're not.
Oh no, you're good.
And what was it again? Sorry.
Charisma performance.
When you assist, the assister rolls first.
Yeah, we have to determine how much you're helping.
Sorry, what is it again? Where am I?
Charisma performance. Performance is a skill.
Right,
It's
I go to
about midway
dice.
down.
That's right. Yes, I was looking at the wrong thing.
Oh, you're good.
Okay. So attributes, charisma, performance. Here we go. Difficulty 6, you said?
7.
7.
Oof.
Oh, damn.
Ooh.
Laying
The
it on
curse
too
of
thick.
having lots of dice. It's not a true botch, however. So, in fact, nothing happens. But you can, if you wish to speak the words you wanted to speak, give me a manipulation subterfuge as well.
I'm sorry, that is also me.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Difficulty 7 also?
No, difficulty 6 in this case. Okay.
Yeah.
Now,
Okay.
sweet doctor, give me that manipulation subterfuge difficulty 4.
Yeah. Oh,
Dang!
So, I'll let you give the words you both want to give to sort of synchronize this, but ultimately, as you're sort of explaining this, Mr. Prideflower sits down his bowl and comes over, and as you're introducing yourself, he'll pull his hat off and offer his hand to, shake your hand and listens to your spiel. And then at some point, Natalie, you can jump in as she's talking to sort of add on to it with whatever you feel is appropriate. And go ahead.
Yeah, I think I do just keep it simple when she's making that first, kind of request. Just saying, yeah, I just had it done myself, really quick and easy. Didn't hurt too bad.
He kind of looks over at you like, left you a little paler than normal. I suppose she did take at least some blood out of you.
Yes, well, some of us are a little more frail than others. It's fine, Natalie. I can handle it from here, but I do appreciate your enthusiasm. I appreciate the help. Sorry, I don't mean to be short with you. I just have a lot of people to get to tonight.
Oh, quite all
Best of
right.
luck.
But yes, all right then. James, if you'd like to just follow me over here. I didn't plan this through. Sorry, this is above table now. This is
I was gonna
internal.
say, it was
This is
right up to
internal
this
talk.
point.
We didn't.
Like, I
I
don't
didn't
know.
set anywhere
I
up for
didn't
this.
expect to get this far.
Oh no, you're suffering from success.
Yeah, the best kind of suffering.
I mean, you can take it back to the caravan.
Yeah, back to our fire. This is her realizing in real time that she didn't actually plan through. Like I'm just gonna play this as clever idea, and didn't execute it as cleverly as she hoped. We're just gonna hope something comes up on the way back. All of our stuff, the caravan with like all of our stuff is right here, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. She's just gonna beeline for the caravan and grab like her medical bag, which
So
definitely
pause.
would have. Yeah. Okay.
Because I have to figure out what Ida May was doing during this time.
Oh, okay, fair. Yep.
Since she said she was waiting back here. Dear Ida,
Yep.
Scene change.
you have been abandoned by your two fellow fledgling sisters, and what
Could
were you
get into
doing?
the corner.
She told us to leave.
I did tell them to leave. I just want to know, like, back this way. Wait, where's the measuring tool? There it is. Like, can I walk over here?
Nope.
No, that's all blocked off.
So let me put you right there.
Ah!
There you go.
Oh, I see. That's the okay. Gay. Gay and queer. Alright, let me double check something real quick. Then click. Click. Okay. She is going to piss. Oh.
Oh, they're not there yet.
Yeah. I think she's actually probably going to just like crawl onto the back of the caravan and just kind of sit on the back of the wagon. She's just kind of sitting and thinking.
Okay. All right. Natalie, where are you beelining to?
Is anybody playing any music?
Is anyone currently playing music?
Yeah. Sitting around
Funnily enough, that gentleman's playing his banjo right now. It's not very good music. He's mostly just kind of strumming at random, but you know, it's music.
Ambient banjos.
Do I know about any of my abilities, or should I not be looking into those?
You know you have some extra, like, the best way I can describe it is disciplines are intended to be like extra muscles that your supernatural body can flex. So think of it like every time you move or every time you start talking, in your case, it feels like you're not flexing something. So like if you're speaking with a slack jaw, but clearly you don't have a slack jaw. There's just something else that you feel like you could be flexing to enhance what you're saying or change what you're saying in some way.
Okay. Okay. Read through my abilities. There are a lot. Yeah. Let me
Do you need a minute?
take a look. Yeah, if you don't mind. I'm gonna take a look at the
Oh, you're good.
people who are over by that campfire.
Okay. Then we will swing back to Elizabetha. You bring back Mr. Prideflower, and where are you gonna instruct him to be?
Just going to gesture towards what's the ping button?
You can use the little ruler to sort of point. And you can have it without snapping, so you can point to certain things like this. Otherwise, you can just take the cursor and double tap somewhere.
Okay.
Okay.
There we go. Yeah. I'm just gonna gesture for him to be there, dip into the caravan, and just as I'm like dipping into the caravan, just as I'm like, you can go ahead and have a seat over there. I'll just be a moment. You are my first guest this evening, so I do need to take just a minute to make sure all of my supplies are in order. And she's just gonna grab her like medical go bag.
Okay. You're gonna see item A just sitting on the end of the caravan, just seems to be deep in thought as you go to climb in.
Ida, are you paying
Be down
attention? Are you paying attention to what Elizabeth is doing, or are you like spaced out?
Not. I mean, she'll like look at her when she hops onto the back of the wagon, and she's like, "You find someone?"
Eyes are terrified, but she is not going to like there's confidence in her voice, but she looks deer in headlights. Yep, we're just going to get a blood donation from Mr. Prideflower over here.
You need
Very
any
stiffly grabbing her bag.
help? Like, you want me to distract him while you stick him? But she's gonna like make like a biting motion.
No, I think I can figure this out on my own. I need to.
Okay. Well, if you need any help, I'm here.
I appreciate
Shout
that.
my name. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, and she's gonna go back over. She's basically. What are we doing here? Yeah, she's just got a tourniquet, some fucking rubber hose, and a jar.
Okay.
And like the medical go bag, and we're at the very least we're gonna try and siphon it off into a bottle and see if that works. I don't know any better.
Okay.
Yeah, we do just a traditional blood draw.
Put yourself where you're gonna be.
Yeah, next to him.
Okay. Give me a Dex medicine. Difficulty 6.
You said Dex medicine, right?
I did.
Okay.
So he's done this before, and he already has his like sleeve rolled up and everything. As you get the little needle in there and you stick it into him, and you know, get it to start pouring into the bottle. Give me a self-control roll. Difficulty 5.
Oh boy. Okay.
So you remember at one point as a young child smelling the wonderful baked goods of your mother, just how wonderful the butteriness of them was. They were just biscuits, but they were always so fluffy and soft. And you can distinctly remember how hungry they made you feel. 'Cause that's exactly how hungry you feel smelling this blood pouring into a bottle. And for a moment, Elizabetha, you catch yourself, but you're almost transfixed watching it pour into this bottle. Much to your luck in this case, Mr. Prideflower seems just be staring off into the distance as he sort of takes his hand and constantly opens and closes it so the blood keeps flowing evenly. After about 30 seconds, you got your blood.
All right, thank you. Let me go ahead and get that stopped up for you. All right, we should be good to go.
All right. Well, if you don't mind, I'm gonna head back to the family, and then I'm probably gonna take a nap.
Of
This-
course, yeah, definitely avoid any strenuous activity. You should expect to feel a little bit weaker than usual for probably
I'll
the
be
next
fine.
couple days.
Don't you worry your little head, miss.
All right, well, have a good evening.
Elizabetha, you've got a little blood on your thumb.
As soon as he is out of sight, she's going to just absently lick it. Well, not absently. She's going to stare at it really long and hard and then just, yeah. All right, we're doing this.
Oh, God. That's good. It's like tasting the richest, most divine chocolate. It's like having juice that is so fresh you might as well just be squeezing it out of the fruit itself. Like having perfectly made muffins or perfectly made, she wouldn't know what this is yet, but cheesecake. It just melts in your mouth. And you look at the jar a little harder. Give me that self-control check again, please. This time, difficulty 7.
Oh boy.
You've tasted blood. It's a little harder. You keep your composure, but you need that blood.
Yeah, she's gonna look, make sure no one other than the other two that wouldn't be weirded out by this are nearby, and take a sip from the jar. Get like a nice solid mouthful.
And by the time you realize you've had a mouthful, the jar is empty. And you get 1 whole blood point.
Yay.
Out of 13.
Oh.
13 is when you're full.
Oh.
Yep.
Damn it.
And for some reason, Elizabeth, that just... It couldn't have been more than a minute from his body, but it felt so cold. And though you really enjoyed it, you feel like that would have been much better straight from the source.
Yeah, she's just gonna give a just really quick, just terse, just fuck, and just throw the jar just into the fucking darkness.
Give me a Dex Athletics, please.
Oh god.
Just 6. You get the jar to here.
Oh.
And
Okay.
you hear it shatter. I know, you hear it shatter too.
Yeah.
As red stained glass shards coat the ground.
Oh my. Everything all right, sugar?
Looks like you can't smarts your way through this. I'm gonna have to actually get my hands dirty. I'm mad at myself. I just need a moment.
All right.
Now, you know at least you can get people alone this way, dear Elizabetha. You just might actually have to get your mouth dirty. As we swing.
We wasted our easiest target. Damn it.
I mean, I still think Sal's definitely the easiest. Like, I know he's kind of gross, but he'll do anything a lady asks him.
Yeah. And a lady will do whatever. Certain ladies will do whatever he asks of them. Won't they, Elizabetha? As your eidetic memory remembers very fondly the sounds you heard right before you were kidnapped.
Yeah, it
Oh
sure,
yeah.
sure does. Oh, wait. Before I forget, where do I put that the one blood point that I got that goes in the blood pool?
So yeah, you currently have 4. You click the next
Yeah.
one over. There you go. You got
Okay.
5.
Just want to make sure I keep track of that.
Yep.
I earned that.
Don't worry.
It's my
I'll keep
shame
track.
blood point.
I keep track of when you use it. All right.
Yeah, she's just gonna stalk back off into the away from the campfire.
All right. We're gonna swing over to Natalie. Hold your horses.
Mm-hmm.
Natalie, you're approaching this fire. Someone is playing a banjo.
I'll just make my way over and ask, you know any dancing tunes?
Do 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 do. Bada boom. That is the man you are speaking to. He'll pause and look over his shoulder and look across the way at that woman. She's like, "Sure told you people like it." Oh, I know if you strum a two. Well, what are you looking for, lady?
Something to move to. Feel like we need a bit of cheer around here.
I'll see what I can drum up. Here, try a few chords and then, whew! This man is going to attempt to play music.
My checks rely on another person's roll. Oh no. Oh, I see that one. Oh god.
Oh man.
Oof.
He starts strumming. He thinks he's doing a great job. He got a big old smile as he strums out abhorrency. And you see a few other people kind of look over from their spots, like over at him, like, what the fuck?
I should just keep going for it regardless. I don't know. Fuck it. I came too far.
You could politely take it from it and try to strum it yourself.
Oh, I don't know how to play an instrument.
I do.
Need to get you over here. Yeah, I mean, is there at least a tune that one could possibly dance to?
You know, you could try. You could try. You could try to give me a dexterity performance at difficulty 7.
Okay. Yeah. Essentially, I'm trying to make use of my awe ability.
If you want to use awe, then just use awe.
Yeah, you do make a performance check.
Yes, but it's charisma performance.
Yeah, which is even better for me. Yep, one better.
Okay.
Charisma.
That does require a blood expenditure. Keep that in mind.
Oh, it does?
Yes,
Oh,
it
well,
does.
fuck, what am I doing this for then?
I mean, it's 1 blood for a whole
Right,
scene. So, take that for what you will.
Yeah, you know what? I'm not that hungry. I'm just kind of doing this to do it. I'll use the blood.
Okay.
So, am I marking that off?
Yep. So you should have 6 blood. Should be
5,
6 X's. You would take off one of them.
Oh. Clicking on my 6th doesn't get rid of it.
Yes, you have to click
Oh,
on
I
the
see. You
5th
just
one.
click back to 5. I see.
Correct.
Okay. Charisma performance difficulty 7. See 110. Hey.
There we go. You got 4 successes this time. You've spent your blood. What type of aura do you want to give off? Like, you examples would be trustworthy, seductive, or just having a good old time. A fun, vibrance aura.
Say inviting somebody that you could,
Need to
easily talk
refine
to.
that a little more. Inviting to
Okay.
what?
Sorry, what'd you say?
Inviting to in what context?
Just like an easy to talk to way. I guess, I'm not trying to be, like,
Would you want to be approachable to anyone? Is that kind of what you want to get off?
I'm thinking specifically Junior.
All right. So are you looking to
Download
seduce him, or are you looking to?
A little bit, but I'm not trying to, be working in front of his parents,
Okay.
Classic.
So you wanna bring him in under the I'm the girl next door.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
That sounds good.
Okay. All right. Well, you definitely got a lot of people's attention as you start to dance, even if your dance is poor, which if you want to give me a dex performance, we can see how well you're dancing, at which you will, I'll take this as a social roll by technicality, because you're trying to get people caroused, basically. So add in 3 dice to, add in, is it the successes, or is it the amount of presence you have? I'm gonna move your sheet just a little bit.
Additional dice equal to dots in presence.
There we go. Okay, so you'll be adding in 2 dice to your social roll. So go ahead and give me a dex performance, and add in 2. This will be difficulty 6, and then add in 2 dice as the modifiers. So click up twice on the little modifier window there.
That's a lot of dice. Damn,
That is a lot of dice, and a good amount of successes
Okay.
too.
Okay.
As you are dancing, despite how awful this tune is, it grates on your ears, but you're able to, withhold your distaste for it. And you definitely do get not just Junior here involved, but there is enough of a tune that there's able to be the traditional, like, knee slap or hand clap to a beat, which covers up most of the awful tune itself.
That's why everybody's doing it.
Yeah, right? That's the real reason they're doing it. And you definitely got a lot of people involved in it. They are super excited, and you even get a few people coming around the corner to see what the hell's going on.
Yeah, get a good atmosphere going in the camp.
Butter, 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 butter. Butter, 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 butter. Alas, the good doctor does not really care for such things. As I assume you take Junior's hand and you dance with him specifically.
Absolutely.
Okay. You dance and you dance for a good 5 minutes, maybe pushing somewhere in the 10-minute mark. People are cheering, people are, clapping and hooting and hollering and seem to be having a pretty good time. Before the banjo, you hear the loud twing of the string popping. And dear Mr. Blackmore, or Belmore, excuse me, cursing as he looks over his fine instrument, which in retrospect now looks like he's never taken care of it. Where do you go from here?
Yeah, I mean, that's a good solid bit of dancing there. I don't have all bodily functions ceased. Do I not sweat?
You do not sweat.
But much like a lady, I will still,
women
just
don't
be.
sweat.
No. Going the whole, feint in my face. It's like, oh, I've worked up such a sweat here. Say, I think I might need a few minutes away from this fire. Would you mind accompanying me?
Manipulation subterfuge, go. Add in your 2 dice. Difficulty 6. God bless.
I just see that one, like,
Could have been 5, I guess. Could have been. The young man smiles big and wide, his cheeks turning a flush pink. Of course, ma'am. Hi, thank you. Where you need to go? You're in the caravans up the hill, right?
That's right. Maybe you walk me over?
Sure. He'll offer his arm.
Yeah. Natalie takes it and strolls arm in arm with him. Then
As Elizabetha is Elizabeth actually would have been off at this point. Elizabeth, where were you heading when you
if the dancing was going on for a bit, she would have probably headed towards the source of the sound.
Okay.
Just because that's where the people are going to be, and she doesn't know who her next target is yet, so she's looking for opportunities.
Okay. Dances.
Anime also making her way that way.
Would you have gone during the dancing?
Yeah, she would have
Okay.
been.
You two watch as Natalie lures supposedly her prey off for the evening. Dear
it's
Natalie.
a wink and a wave.
Natalie, you have this strapping young man who is actually, despite how disheveled and kind of goofy he generally looks, is actually really, like, built under his shitty clothes. He's a strong, lots of lean muscle, and just generally a healthy-looking guy.
So you can't disguise that actor from me that you used from this.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know.
I can make do.
I don't know. I think there's more irony in the fact that it's him, which I didn't realize it was him until I
that's
looked
fair.
at it a lot
Isn't that
longer.
Jim from The Office?
What?
No.
I don't know. his
Is
name,
that
'cause
Rhett
I
from Rhett and
pride
Link?
myself. Oh
No.
man. Ooh.
It does kind of look like Rhett.
I have face
I watch
blindness,
the
so
show too much. It'll be too.
Hey, Aiko. Aiko.
But I-
yeah.
That's Edward Cullen.
Oh my God! It is Robert Pattinson. Oh my God! I loved him in The Lighthouse.
Right?
Yeah,
I'm
like,
taking
legit,
Batman with
It was
me.
really good. Because Batman is also really good.
I know. I'm excited for that. When's the next movie come out?
I don't know.
I've been hearing about it forever.
But yeah, there's some there's some irony to this.
Yeah,
It took me a while to realize it, and then I saw like other images of him on Pinterest playing that character. I was like, oh, that's why he looked familiar.
What character is that?
I have no idea. I have no idea what that's from. It's from a movie. I just don't know what movie. Anyway, Natalie, you get this poor man back to your part of the camp.
And yeah, I will basically swing by this wagon here, find
Okay.
any kind of blanket or cloth or anything like that, and then after getting that, kind of head off in this direction, away from the fire.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, say, you much fan of stargazing?
How really do a lot of stargazing. Most of what we do is trapping, so eyes on the ground sort of thing. I know how to follow stars though. Does that count?
That's very useful. And yeah, basically, I know this is off the map, but basically enough away that like we're kind of around a corner, away from everybody else.
Okay.
Lay out the blankets, lay down on it, gesture for him to lay next to me.
He stares awkwardly. He's like, Are you sure, ma'am? I mean, I never laid next to a woman before.
Well, that's no sin, is it?
Well,
Stargazing.
it ain't by itself, but as he like sort of comes to like kneel down and then like lean back and get on it, and like he's like on the furthest edge from it. I just don't want to be accused of nothing,
Afraid I'm gonna bite?
Not, I ain't afraid of that. I just don't
Good.
want nobody to think I'm being ungentlemanly.
You've been nothing but a gentleman to me.
Oh, thank you, thank you, ma'am. I'm trying. Never don't really get a lot of chance with talking ladies. We're traveling loads most time.
Yeah, the traveling is certainly got on my spirits too. That's why you gotta take these personal moments when you can, right?
I suppose you got some wisdom there, ma'am. He says, scooting a little bit closer awkwardly.
I scoot the same small distance that he does, closer to him. Look up at the sky.
He'll eventually calm himself enough to actually look up at the sky, and
Say, if he's looking at me, I will very gently guide his chin up to the stars.
No, he's terrified to look at you.
Fair enough.
He
Well,
is,
even if he's looking away, I'll guide him to look at the stars.
he is staring up at the stars. It's a little overcast, but it's like moving overcast, so it's not like big hunking clouds. It's like little streams of clouds. And he's willing to sit there as long as you want to and just stare at the stars.
Yeah, about what time is it?
It is about 9:30.
Okay. Yeah, I think not in a particular rush. Yeah, especially if we want to. We can say that we just kind of do that for a little bit if you want to see what Ida May's up to.
Dear Elizabeth and Ida May, you two watch as Natalie heads off with her choice for the evening. What are you two gonna do as people sort of laugh and chuckle at the expense of Mr. Black? I keep saying Black. Belmore. I have a very old D&D family that I use as sort of my stand-ins for in my own lore for Strahd, and they're called the Blackmores. So I keep saying Blackmore. I'm like, no, it's Belmore. It's different. Anyway, Elizabeth, what are you going to do at this point?
So, just confirming, Elizabeth, I got there before, sorry, words. I got there first, and Ida May, you're coming up, like,
Within
how
a
long
minute.
after I left? Okay.
Yeah, like a minute or two behind you.
Yeah, as you walk up, Elizabeth is gonna kind of give you a look, and then look from you over to Sal over here, and then back to you, and kind of like raise an eyebrow, like she's trying. You suggested it, and I don't want to take your target if you wanted to go for it.
Oh no, she'll shake her head.
Cool. We're gonna walk over and we're gonna try the fucking blood drive scam on Sal. With some modifications this time.
Alright, what are you gonna pitch at him?
So just gonna walk up with all of the like stuff happening as the like hubbub is dying down. Sal, hey, do you have a minute? We're trying to gather some blood for the for me and Dr. Philmont. Me and Dr. Philmont are trying to gather some blood for, medical reasons in case we need any for emergencies. It's good to have it, sooner rather than later. Do you have a minute now? It's not going to take long.
Am I? He'll look over to his sister. She'll look at him like, rolls her eyes. Yes, he's got a minute. She's not the whore, you dumbass. And she'll just reach over and whop him on the back of the head. He's like, oh, all right, yeah, I got a minute. Oh, where's about? We gotta go.
Just follow me back over here. We'll get a little bit of privacy while we do the blood draw. You don't need to do anything on your part. Just follow me, and then you can just sit still for a bit, and then you can come back over and rejoin the festivities.
Oh, don't mind him. He's real good at sitting still. Oh, come on. One time. Yeah, one time out of a dozen. She'll like that I'm good with the ladies.
I'm sure. Well...
I'm sorry. That disbelieving, I'm sure. Holy shit. She just mad. She got her own man to keep her busy. Show her a fun fucking time.
Yeah, Elizabeth is not paying attention to him. She's entirely in her own head for most of this walk.
That's fine. He's willing to talk about damn near anything and just ramble on.
We're gonna gesture at the stool.
He plops down and then
Yeah.
stares at you. Like, what
Have a
now?
seat there. Oh, where did I put? Sorry, 1 second. Let me get my equipment. If you just hang out, enjoy the fire. I'll just be a minute. And we're gonna go
All
back
right.
into caravan. And we're bringing back something. Is it too far of a stretch to claim that I have access to chloroform in my medical bag?
Ah, it's great.
I have a plan for this. I just want to. I don't want to just say I have chloroform. Like, I'll roll for it if I need to. I have resources. I do have a
I was
skill
gonna
dot
say,
in resources.
actually, roll me your wits contacts, because one of your contacts was black market drugs.
Oh, it was. You're right.
So, you're just gonna give me your wits and then add in the modifier, which is your contact score. And put, for the ability, put none.
Okay.
And do it at difficulty 6.
Where did I put that? Oh, there it is. The modifier is, or the dots is what I add as a modifier.
Yes.
Okay.
And then difficulty is 6.
Ah, fuck.
So you have a bottle of some clear stuff that you think is chloroform. But the label's been scratched out and damaged over time, and you're pretty sure it's chloroform.
She's gonna soak a rag with it. She's overstimulated. She's being hit by all these new sights and smells and sounds, and the first thing didn't work, so she's already frustrated with herself. She doesn't handle failure well. She's just gonna. It's gonna work. It's just going to work because it has to. And she's just gonna soak the rag and walk back over and just. How much attention is Sal paying to us versus the fire?
Oh, his eyes are locked on that fire. You told him to be entertained by it. He is entertaining the fuck out of his little one brain cell right now.
Yeah, she doesn't have energy for conversation. We're just right up behind him and just rag over the face. She's administered anesthesia before to knock people out for surgery. She knows what she's doing. I just don't know what this rag is covered in.
Give me a strength athletics roll, please.
Okay.
Hey,
6.
you're average now.
Difficulty 6, yes.
On. Yeah.
Holy shit. So you don't remember chloroform taking this long to take effect? But after a good, 30 seconds of him, struggling, he stopped struggling.
Once he's unconscious, we're gonna drag him away from the fire under this tree.
Uh-huh.
I don't know how this works. She's going to do whatever the equivalent of letting instinct take over is. She is so frazzled at this point, and wasn't ready to be where she is.
All right, give me a self-control roll at difficulty 10.
Oh, that's high. That's really high. Oh no.
You can do it.
No, I can't.
Oh, you did it really
Almost.
bad.
Well, you did say you wanted to let instinct take over.
I sure did. I know what I said.
And it's like the moment you consciously even think that, it's like something else just roars up through your throat and you feel your gums pushing something out. You feel the fangs. And you lean down into this poor man. This poor, dumb man. You grab his head, you yank it to the side, and you just hear yourself hiss as you bite into his throat. And you start to drink. And you may replenish 3 blood points. And then give me another self-control roll, this time at difficulty 8.
Okay. Better.
Okay. You've taken 3 points of blood, which are 3 very extended mouthfuls. Do you choose to take more?
She does, and I think that decision she doesn't want responsibility for this decision anymore. And this is paining her. And she's going to do the thing that she does to get rid of pain. And she's going to take some of her medicine. And then go back in for more.
The thought of having your laudanum is one you really enjoy, but you saw what happened to Natalie.
I think she's beyond thinking of it, and I think she would just do it out of physical habit.
You pull back from to down your concoction, and immediately you spit it back up as he groans against the tree. You can only have blood, little leech of the night. Give me another self-control check. This time difficulty 6. Give me another one.
Okay, still 6?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
You feel the need to go in again, but just as equally you feel the need for your laudanum. And an unnatural thing pokes the inside of your head. And you look at him, and you look at the bottle, and you look at him, and you take his head and you tilt it back over to reveal your bite wound, and you pour the bottle onto his throat, and you go in to bite again.
Okay. That's not an ominous die roll.
Oof.
Give me... replenish 3 points of blood.
Okay.
Doop. Doop. Okay. Give me a self-control roll. Difficulty 5.
So terrified. I have no idea what's going on right now.
Good rolls.
Okay, that's solid.
You are not full, but you feel generally sated. You could go for more.
No, she's gonna stop here.
Okay.
Ah.
Something tells you it's almost instinct, like when you had the blood on your thumb, and you just lean in and lick his wounds, and you watch as they seal behind you. It was instinctual, like a nervous nibble on your thumb. Sal's not looking too hot. He's really pale. He's breathing, but he's really pale. But you feel damn good.
Okay.
This is the best you
We're
felt in
gonna-
a long time. And give
We're
me
gonna-
a stamina check, difficulty 6.
Just no ability.
Yep, just raw stamina. All right,
No.
you're gonna have a -1 to your wits and to your dexterity for the rest of the evening.
Oh, lovely. Okay.
All right. What do you do from here, little doctor?
We're gonna drag Sal back over to the stool and kind of prop him up on it, like slumped over.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to just slap like a bandage on his arm as though we
Pulled
did
blood from
a
him.
blood draw.
Okay.
And then head back over to start heading back over towards the fire. We're looking for Sal's sister, and we're just gonna yeah,
Okay.
basically. Yeah.
You're gonna go find his
that's
sister?
the plan. Yeah.
All right. Item A.
Yep.
Doctor just wandered off with a Sal, who's bitching and moaning.
Yeah. I just kind of got like a towel draped over her arm, as she's. It could be a towel or a blanket. It's just a sheet of fabric.
Uh-huh.
And she's going to approach this group here, and kind of like glance across the river and just. Is it crossable to the other side here?
Do. Mr. Andrews
Mm-hmm.
speaks up. Yeah, should be plenty crossable. You're gonna get your feet wet though. Might want to take your shoes off or have some thicker shoes on about you. Well, you'll be able to get across this easy. Just mind the pebbles; they're a little slick.
All right. Well, thank you. She'll take her shoes off and make her way over. Across the stream.
Need help, miss? Are you
I'm just kind of stretching my legs a bit. I'm I'm sure y'all notice we ain't been up much during the day, and I guess that drink just hit me a little harder than I expected, so I'm just stretching out my legs, doing a little wandering.
Well, all right. If you need anything, just holler. We'll be over to help you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Of course.
Anyway, we'll try and cross the river barefoot. Do you need me to roll anything, or
Give me a Dex Athletics. It is like ankle high, so it's not super deep.
just fall face first in the water?
Let's see it.
Div 6?
Div 6. Duality
of man.
of man. 110 and 1-1. You don't face plant, but you do take a little longer than you'd like getting over there. You keep stepping on these slick rocks that he just warned you about, and yeah, they're covered in algae. They are slick as fuck. You don't fall, but you do like stumble a few times, and you splish splash, and you can hear them debating whether they should come help you or not.
No! We'll come to this side, and we'll see these two. They do not look familiar.
They do not. They seem to be minding their own business. They don't even acknowledge, like... They can't see you coming up to their boxes. They're both sitting down. But they don't even acknowledge you crossing the river as you do. Do you want to introduce yourself to them?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
She'll come up and kind of like... Oh, jeez, I can't see what's over there.
You can put yourself on the other side of the boxes.
Okay. I can't even see the boxes. It's just a black triangle.
Oh, that's fair.
It goes like this.
Yeah.
But I can see over here.
As you sort of come around the boxes, we'll say you kind of go around the water side.
Yeah.
Where are you? There you are. Bada boop. That man. And that man. Both look up at you. They seem to be exchanging notes of some sort. They both have journals out. He looks over like, can we help you, ma'am? The older one does.
Oh, not really. I was just kind of poking around, and I ain't seen you two around the caravan before, so.
Oh, well, that's because we are not. We are traveling separately. We just happened to cross paths with your caravan. We are doing explorations of these regions and mapping them out.
Oh, that's mighty interesting. Mind if I sit in and take a look?
He'll look over to Mordecai, and Mordecai shrugs. I do not mind if you wish to have a seat, ma'am. I am Mordecai Teller. This is Ernest Northam. We are both we both have a training in geography as well as geology. We are looking to see what the natives are leaving behind, if anything of note, such as other ancient civilizations have done, which it seems our native civilizations have not done too much of the structure building, nomadic as they are.
I see. I know I heard about some of them pueblos a little bit further west.
West and south. They are few and far between, however. The great discoveries of what has taken the North Americas is few and far between. Mostly caves with paintings and the like. We hope to find more. especially in these undiscovered lands. We are hoping they are a venerable gold mine of information. Yes, Mordecai, why don't you tell her everything? I am just trying to be a good host. A host to a campsite. Well, we don't even have a fire, or food for that matter. Yes, well, we make do with what we can.
Oh, are y'all hungry?
Give me perception empathy. Difficulty 7.
Oh boy. Perception. Empathy. Oh, difficulty 7.
Oh, no, we are fine, ma'am. He is absolutely bullshitting. They are not fine. they have not eaten.
Oh no. You know, if you like, I'm sure I can round up 2 portions for y'all. It ain't the nicest food, but you know, it's food. It's pretty good.
That would be lovely, ma'am, if it is not too much trouble. Ernest, we do not need to be putting out this lovely lady on their rations. Ernest is going to look him over like, yes, because you did not pass out while walking today, because we have not eaten in 3. I will be fine.
Oh no, you stay right here. I'll be right back. And she'll set her blanket down. We'll make our way back. Cross the river again. Another Dex Athletics, or do you think she's got it?
Nope, give me that Dex Athletics. Difficulty 6.
Cool.
Botch, 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 botch,
No.
botch, 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 botch.
Why must you pray for my downfall? Look at that. Fuck you.
You make it across just fine this time. The 2 guards kind of look at you like, back already. Is there something you need, ma'am?
Yeah, actually, I was hoping I could round up some grub for the boys across the river that I ain't eaten in a while, and I wasn't too hungry, so I figured I'd give them my portion at least.
Look, I'm not going to stop you from doing it, but you really do got to be careful. Tag-alongs like that will make up any old story. And sure, it is the first time we've seen them, but I bet you they've been following us for a few days now.
Alright, nah, I understand. I'll make sure they stay out of trouble.
Well, we also don't need them draining on our resources, which is more so the point.
Oh, yes, of course. I wouldn't dare take food from others' mouths.
Well then, you need not be sharing all our rations, since we do have a few spare given your alcohol-induced coma of the evening. And by all means, we got a little to spare, but I'd appreciate if you didn't make a habit of this, miss.
Oh, of course not. I wouldn't dream of it.
Alrighty, well, the Belmores have a pot of bean soup, and I think they add some rabbit to it today. Should be enough protein in it for them.
Ida May will kind of put on a strained smile as that sounds delicious, and nod and make her way over. Oh, get to hear.
Give me a courage test. Difficulty 7.
Oh, right. Spicy. Spicy fire. Courage. Difficulty 7.
Do you want to spend a willpower on this?
I do.
Okay.
Let's spend a willpower on this. Fuck me. Fuck.
Oh no.
Fuck.
Wow.
3.
Wow. Dang.
You know what? You don't have the merit, but I'll let you keep that willpower.
Thank you. Oh my god.
The most unneeded willpower you could ever ask for.
310.
Wild.
Jesus.
Okay, cool. Yeah. The fire? Nothing.
You do feel the pinch of preternatural fear in your chest, but you're able to push past it. Do you reach over to grab some bowls of soup?
Yeah, she'll come up and be like, howdy. Y'all alright if I grab 2 bowls real quick?
Let's see. Woman who no one has spoken to yet.
It's Miss Isles.
She'll offer you a pleasant smile and, of course, dearie. And she'll grab a bowl and take the beaten up tin ladle and pour some soup and set it on one of the rocks. Grab another bowl. And she'll grab like a little cloth to put them in. You hungry then? Yeah, was worried you might not have an appetite after being asleep all day.
Oh, yeah. I'm actually pretty hungry considering I did sleep all day. I ain't had much to eat.
All right, well, take this and eat up. If you need anything else, please feel free to ask. I'll be up most of the evening. I don't do lots of sleeping myself these days.
No, well, thank you very much, Miss Isles. And we'll take our food and head on back.
And
Oh,
you can simply cross
Oh, thank you.
into an ambush. No.
She goes back, she'll hand each of them a bowl of soup, and then sort of like settle down on her blanket.
They will both nod their head in appreciation and just shamelessly start devouring that soup, and it is gone within about 2 minutes, despite how hot it is. Oh, God. I was worried we still had a few more days before we were going to taste something edible. The older man's gonna look over at you, Ida, and just nod. Told you. Yes, of course I was hungry, but I was not going to put a lady out on rations. They've got plenty. You've seen how big this caravan is. Mind you, I am not one for handouts, but I do understand we need food to keep doing our work. Apologies. I don't believe we got your name, miss.
Oh, I'm sorry, I completely forgot my manners. My name's Ida May. It's a real pleasure to meet both of you.
Of course. Pleasure's ours, and admittedly, humbly ours. We're not expecting charity this evening.
Yeah, I will say they were a little resistant, but I ain't gonna let nobody go hungry.
It is greatly appreciated. Is there anything we can do for you in turn? I don't exactly have money on us, but I don't know. we're good at making maps or identifying rocks. Whatever works for you, ma'am.
Well, I was curious what y'all had gotten drawn up so far,
Oh, well,
if you won't mind sharing with me.
most of it's not gonna look great. In fact, it will look awful. I was not going to be so blunt, but a lot of it is going to look mostly as squiggly lines, as it's mostly shorthand. But reach over to one of his bags, pull out a really wide piece of parchment and set it on the seat he had been using. And he'll take a few small rocks and weigh it down. So, this is generally where we are. And he'll point, and this is the... Hold up. ST needs to actually look what the hell this river's called. This is
I will
the...
also briefly say above table, I have no idea where I'm gonna go with this.
This is the Cimarron River. We are right on it, right about here, about midway through. Midway through the unclaimed lands, widthwise. We have done most of here, and he points north, up and until Stillwater. We've worked our way down to here. He points about midway down the unclaimed lands. You've not gotten to the North Canadian River, nor the Canadian River proper. We ran out of resources, or were running out of resources by the time that happened. So we decided to pull back, and we're going to make a next day and a half trip back to Stillwater to get more supplies. Hopefully, our benefactors realize we are still alive and still desire food, resources, and money, and did not forget about us on their local expenditures tab for the month. Otherwise, we might be out of luck.
Oh my. Well, glad you stopped here to at least get a little fuel in ya.
Yes, well, I was hoping we get back to Stillwater and they tell us, yes, here, have another $1,000 for your trip. I highly doubt they will throw that much at us again. We've already spent 2. Yes, well, it's going to cost at least another 4 to get through all of this. Yes, that's why you applied for a grant at the start of the year. Tell her.
And they didn't give you no horses to do this with, or?
Well, as it turns out, horses are wonderful trading tools when you come across the natives of the area and you'd rather not die.
Well, I'm sorry about that, sugar.
Oh, quite all right. As you can see, we've managed, and he pushes his glasses up. Surprisingly, his glasses are not damaged whatsoever. They look speck clean for all intents and purposes. But do let us know if we can repay this favor. It is only one evening, and we will be going what sounds to be the opposite direction. I imagine you all are trying to find land to claim, yes?
Oh, yeah. And she'll kind of point at roughly where they're headed on the map. We're looking to set up a little place around here. At least a little settlement. Most of us are, anyways. I haven't quite decided what I want to do yet.
Well, that would be convenient. Don't you dare ask, Teller. But why not? That would be convenient for us. It would help them out. And sure, we repay our debt. Yes, because that's totally what you're considering. No.
You can always ask. The worst I can say is no.
Well, young lady, I also do not believe it is up to you. As well, you are not the caravan owner, I assume.
Nah, but I can be pretty convincing if I need to be. She'll kind of like bat her eyes at them, like,
See, told
see?
you, Taylor. She could ask for us. And she does seem, indeed, very convincing. Yes, but how are we going to pay our way? Well, we can put it on credit. Whose? Mine or yours? Both are in the dirt.
I mean, y'all got any skills other than mapping and rocks?
Well,
Maybe like, can you use a gun?
I am a half-decent shot. Teller is also an avid linguist. The only reason we were not killed for our horses is because he could speak the native tongue.
Okay. Well, that's useful. Um, can either you cook?
I can cook some things. I can't say I am good at cooking the native wildlife here, but you give me some beans, a bit of fat, and any sort of vegetables you can imagine, and I can cook some venison. Some cuts of venison, I should say.
Well, it sounds about as much as Miss Isle's been cooking up for us. I'm sure it won't be no trouble.
Oh, Lord. Giving me an apron.
Well, we are headed the opposite way, though. Is that all right, or?
It would work out in the end, because it means we get our job done, and though late, we will be able to present our findings to the board back at the university up in Michigan wouldn't exist right now, up in Pennsylvania. That will ensure that the money does not feel like it was wasted. If we crawl back now and request more money, they might be inclined to just let us, what is it, up a paddle without shit,
Up shit creek without a paddle?
My, you have a foul mouth, but yes.
It's just a common phrase.
I tease, dear. Do not worry. But yes, that is our current situation. If we can present the map in its completion, then I think we will do better off than trying to request our money before we even got half of it done. I would be inclined to agree, provided it is not too much of an effort for you to talk to whomever is in charge and ensure our passage. Naturally, once we finish, we will get payments, and we will ensure that your caravan leader is paid well.
I'm sure Mr. Redbone will be quite understanding.
Well,
And a guarantee of, some good word up north might send us supplies to the settlement, and that's always good.
well then. This seems fortuitous.
Certainly. And she'll stand up and she'll leave her shoes here and I'll be right back. I'll just check in with him and I'll let you know how it goes. I can't make any promises, but sure it'll go well.
Alright. Meanwhile, Natalie, you've been staring at the stars for a long time with this young man.
Yeah. How's that been going?
The stars do anything cool?
His reaction was, is he relaxing or simply getting more?
He is relaxing
I
to
also
the point.
do have to leave in 5 minutes.
Got you. He is relaxing to the point of nearly wanting to fall asleep. It seems he's getting that rhythmic breathing going.
yeah, if he's looking to fall asleep, that makes it nice and easy for me.
Oh, are you literally waiting till he passes out to...
Yeah.
Okay. Well, a few minutes longer, and the young man is quietly snoring next to you.
Okay, so I am going to. Is he wearing? Yeah, I mean, is he wearing any kind of like jacket or anything like that?
Nope. He's in basically a linen shirt and pants. That is kind of it.
Okay. Uh. hmm. I just kind of and then something will come up, right? Just trying to be careful about this. I don't know. I feel like tying them up might not be the best way. I don't really know anything about how any of this works, so I think I might.
Well,
just
I will
fight it.
remind you that when you were bit, you don't really remember anything about being bit. You just know it felt good. You know you were bit, but you feel like that's mostly because they told you it was gonna happen.
Yeah, I'll just go ahead and bite him.
You hear a slight grunt and then like a low, pleasant as he stiffened briefly and then slumps into you. How much do you take?
I guess I definitely don't want to kill him.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really know if I know that much. I guess I mean out of game, the 3 points sounded all right to me, but in character, I'm just gonna start drinking and see how I
Okay.
feel.
Why don't you roll me a self-control? You'll take your 3 and then roll me a self-control.
That is. Oh yep, please. And I just click roll, right? Self-control.
Self-control will be difficulty 7.
7. Okay.
Okay. All right. You got 1. All right. You get 3. That should put you at 8, I believe. You're decently sated. You could always take more, but you're decently sated.
This was a nice, easy, simple first night. If I'm not feeling like I need to drink more right now, I think
Okay.
call it good there.
And just
I
like
see
with
how
the,
it is.
It
just
was nice. I didn't want to,
just just like with Elizabetha, you have this instinctual urge as you pull back from him, your tongue just comes out and you just lick his wound, and you watch as it just disappears from his neck like it was never there.
And he remains unconscious for the afterwards, I suppose.
Yes, unconscious and his trousers decently packed.
Hope you're having a wonderful dream.
Oh boy, he is.
I give him a regular kiss on the cheek, and then I will carefully get up.
Alrighty. Real quick, Elizabetha, what were you planning to do after?
So my cleanup for this is I was going to go find Sal's sister again, the person that he was talking to when I grabbed him in the first place, and just sell this as a you know, this happens to some people. You go to take blood and they just immediately pass out. It's a weird medical science doesn't know why this happens.
Totally. Okay. And you just wanted
And
to
I'm gonna make
retrieve him?
her deal with it.
Good
It's not even a
vampire.
lie.
I'll help.
I know people
Good.
that help right after.
I'll
first second.
help, but like I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna take any blame in this with talking to his sister.
Okay. All right. Sister is indeed annoyed, but understands, and she doesn't blame you at all for this. She comes over, she grabs him, and she'll shoulder him back to their caravan, where he will sleep. All right.
We all meet back up
Uh,
afterwards.
I believe Ida still needs to have a quick conversation with someone, but yes, the idea is you will eventually meet back up. If you gotta
So
go,
easy.
if you,
I do need to go. Yes, there's some furniture that needs to be moved around the house.
Oh no!
All this has made me so hungry, and I haven't had dinners.
Oh no! Go eat.
Oh yeah! Thank you so much for the game. Lots of
Yeah,
fun.
thank you for coming. Sorry, they were originally going to end up here. Yeah, thank you for coming. We'll do this final scene, and then we'll wrap up for the evening, and I will post experience for all of you. All right?
I'm gonna go do the moving that needs to be done. I'll try to hop back in if this is still going on. So.
No, you're good. We'll be wrapping up here in like 10 minutes or so. Okay? And if you wish to see the last 10 minutes of it, I'll be posting the video probably tomorrow or Sunday.
Yippee!
Yay!
Ida, as you walk the camp, you see Redhorn and Davenport at the end of the at the front of the caravan, technically.
Alright, yeah, we make our way over there. We kind of approach Redhorn. Oh boy. Mr. Redhorn, do you have a moment for me?
Of course, young lady. What can I do for you?
I know tag-alongs aren't quite ideal, but these two men who sort of set up camp near us, they're all out of supplies and they're trying to make it back to Stillwater. But I was talking with them and they're mapping out the area and they got some other skills that could help out around the caravan. And I was hoping that maybe you'd let them tag along with us to the settlement spot.
He goes to respond, and you hear just like a grunt of disapproval from the gentleman to your right. And he kind of looks back at him. And, where is this gentleman? You got some words to say, Hank? Of course I do. We don't need to be bringing no tag-alongs. There's gonna cause more problems. Besides, we're gonna be getting native territory here soon.
Oh, yeah. One of them's a linguist, and you can speak with him.
Sure he can. Well, we can talk to my wife, then maybe we can let him on. How'd that sound, Mr. Redhorn? Redhorn just gives him the longest of side eyes. Look, Hank's a dumbass. But in this case, he's got a bit of a point. We can't just bring on I'll talk to him.
Oh, thank you. That means the world to me. I know it's inconvenient, but these men haven't eaten in 3 days, and I think mapping out the area is pretty good, and it'll help the settlement in the long run.
Uh,
And they also promised to be able to send back some money to the caravan.
that would be nice, Miss Kelly. If you want to talk to him, tell him come up this ways. I'll give them the lowdown. If they seem up to it, then we can take them on. You don't mind if they ride in your caravan, do you?
I don't think so. It shouldn't be a problem.
Well, all right, then we'll get that set up for you. Is there anything else, ma'am?
Um, no, not at this moment. She'll give him a big smile and we'll head back. We'll make our way back down.
Hank's gonna give you the stinkiest of eyes as you go.
I forget. Do I have? I've got dominate, not presence. She'll just also give him a big smile. Thank you for taking the consideration, at least, Mr. Graham. It's appreciated.
We'll see how much it's appreciated when they're eating food out your fucking rations.
Don't mind sharing. I ain't much of a big eater, anyways.
Uh-huh. Say that when you're eating grains. Damn brat.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Her smile fades slightly, but she'll just sort of nod and then keep on going. Head back, cross the stream again. Miss Redhorn's willing to take it into consideration. There's a little bump with Mr. Graham. His wife, I ain't never really got her name, but she's apparently a native, and he says if you can speak with her, he'd be more willing to let you on.
Oh, well, that's unusual. But I'm more than happy to speak with her if that would dissuade any conflicts.
Yeah, I think she came along as our translator as well, so I mean, if you both can translate, then I think that's just better.
Well, I can speak to her, though if she is actually of the area, or at least of a tribe, it might do her better to speak so long as it is not a warring tribe. But I can take the lead if also it is ever so slightly more expendable than a woman, I suppose. You'll watch the older gentleman just reach over and just like slug his shoulder. You're not expendable, tell her. Yes, you say that now. We'll see how they choose to treat someone with actual brains.
Well, I will also say the rations might be a little tight. Obviously, it's gonna be a bit more than what you've been having, but you know it. I offered to share my rations with y'all since I'm not really a big eater and I ain't doing too much. So.
Of course, and that is appreciated. We will ensure not to put undue stress upon the food situation. If going hungry for a day is better than going hungry for the rest of the week.
Exactly. So if either of you want to head up and speak with Mr. Redhorn, I can lead you to the front of the caravan to do so.
Uh, I suppose I will be the one who needs to prove something. Ernest, would you mind packing things up? Yes, that was going to be the plan. Go, go, go. Ensure our tickets, or I will be upset. Mm. Yes, encouraging.
And we'll grab our blanket and shoes and we'll head back.
Back and forth, back and forth. Delivery quests, yay!
We will come back up. And when we come up, she'll introduce him and she'll say, this is Mr. Teller. I'm sure you'll be very accepting of him. And I want to use my dominate power command on the word accepting
On who?
towards Graham.
Which one?
Mr. Graham.
Okay.
Henry. So manipulation, intimidation. His difficulty is his current willpower.
What
I'm
is...
so fucked.
Nah, you got this. We win these.
I do have 4 in manipulation.
Where there he is. Difficulty 4.
Okay. Alright. Well, difficulty 4 is not too bad. I should have spent a blow. Okay, good.
There
Good,
you
good, good,
fucking
good,
go.
good. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
God bless. So I will say, the context of which you're trying to use that might be stretching the use of Dominate 1. But I'll do the best I can with it.
I mean, she's like ordering him to accept him.
Yeah, but that's a very interpretive. So Dominate 1 is meant to be command, which is a very do this or do that, and you can only contextualize. So like, sit, someone will just sit. But if you contextualize it as sit there, they'll sit. Being accepting of someone's a little more complex.
That's fair. Yeah. If you're willing to let it like go, that's fine.
Yeah, it's more of a Dominate 2 sort of situation, but I'll see what I can roll with.
If you're willing to accept help, I might have a suggestion that like kind of fits the requirements a little bit better.
I mean,
you could use a word like agree, maybe? If you just need him to say yes right now.
That's what I was thinking. It was like, this is Mr. Taylor. I'm sure you'll be welcoming.
Agreeable.
No.
Even then, those are still wide.
I'm sure, or like, I'm sure you agree. Because agree can be a verb, too.
Yeah. I
I'm
think
going
you'll be
Fey word
real
names
help with the caravan. I'm sure you'll agree.
Okay, that works. That works. That works. That works.
That would work a little bit better with agree
Yeah.
being like,
Yeah.
agree with me.
Yeah,
Well,
no, that works.
You can say yeah. Words can mean more than one thing.
And
Different words mean different things.
he'll glare, but he'll nod his head a few times. All right. Now what, Ida?
I mean, it they said they wanted to talk to him, so she's like, "You can-"
Oh, well, you talked to Hank. You didn't.
Oh, I mean, she was kind of talking to everyone in general, but pointing the subjugation or the command at Hank. But she'll lead him further up and be like, all right, Miss Redhorn, this is actually, get closer. This is Mr. Teller. He was the linguist I was talking about.
It never looks like someone I'd call a linguist, among other things. Yes, Mr. Redhorn, I am. My brain just died. One moment.
Stop.
Why is he not showing up? Did I not reveal him properly? Oh, right, I only revealed him to you. I am Mordecai Teller. I am a professor of geography and geology, as well as a map maker with my companion, Ernest Northam. He is currently packing our camp. What is it you need of me? I need very little, but our sore ass here, he gestures to Hank, would very much like it if you spoke to his wife, who is a native woman. If you could show that you have skills in that area, that would be appreciated. Of course. Where is she? Honey! So,
I just sort of sitting there like, gross, but okay.
she comes up and kind of looks at Hank with big doe eyes and her head a little bow. Nods to Teller, and she looks at Teller. And Teller kind of looks awkwardly between them, and then to you, Ida, and then back to them, and just like,
Encouraging smile, like, go ahead.
and I don't actually know any Native American tongues, so they will have a conversation. He will start off, and she will hesitate, but start to answer. He clearly is not as fluent as she is. He doesn't stumble over his words, but his words don't seem to come out as naturally. But hers do, and it sounds like there might be a slight dialect difference, just based on what you're hearing. And sure enough, he finishes a small conversation, kind of looks at her like, she speaks a similar tongue. She comes from a tribe that speaks a little differently. Shouldn't be an issue. We can communicate just fine. But yes, he'll look over to Hank. We speak a similar tongue and speak the same enough language. Does that satisfy you, sir? Redhorn looks back over and then looks at Teller. Yeah, that'll satisfy. He can ride in a coffin if he really wants to grump about it. That threat, Redhorn. Yes, it is. I can make it a promise if you like. He kind of sits back in his seat. He does admittedly have a really big double-barreled shotgun with him, and he just sets it in his lap and grumps. He looks to the woman. Get back over your seat. She kind of flinches a little, and she quickly scurries back to here.
Oh, I'm okay if we kill that one.
I
I don't like him. Keep that in mind.
The party will remember that.
Oh, Lord.
But yeah, I think from there we can just blue book of like, yep,
Okay.
all works out. She helps them get back to the caravan. We won't feed tonight will take that hit. But we did get 2 new guys.
2 new blood bags. Enjoy.
And Mordecai's cute. In a dopey kind of nerdy way. I like him.
Alright, I will move him into the caravan. I will reveal them to everyone, because they will likely see them the next evening.
Ida's original plan was going to wait for Davenport come back and try and feed on him, but she realized that probably wasn't the best idea, and we'll just. And then she was going to try and lure someone off, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go take a bath. Hee hee hee. I hope no one peeks. But the map thing was actually genuinely a little interesting to her. She's like, okay, actually, that's kind of cool. Hold on.
Alright. Believe it or not, the night is not over. But we will stop here this wonderful evening.
Oh no, Mordecai is cute. I agree.
Right?
Alright. Well, thank you all for joining us. This was a lot of fun. Apologies for not watching chat. It's hard to watch chat and do voices at the same time. But I hope you all enjoyed. This has been a lot of fun. I'm getting to flex my... God bless. Get to flex all my wonderful voices and my slight iterations of a southerner. I hope they are distinguished enough. Are you guys able to tell the difference of who's talking when, for the most part?
Yeah.
For the most part, yeah.
Okay. I'm doing my best to make sure that each southern man sounds distinct enough that you can go, okay, that's who's talking.
Yeah, it got a little tricky between Graham and Redhorn, but it was enough that I could tell. Yeah.
Good. Alright, well, this is where we're going to end, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all for coming. Thank you for being here. Thank you for showing your support. And we will be back again next week, which is still way too far away in my mind, but we'll be there. Have a wonderful evening. Enjoy the hip sway, and we will talk to you all later. Ta-ta!